Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Doom. Where we at? No rules.
Yeah. Oh, let me share that joint too. Oh man. Oh no. What up, everybody?
What's up, you fuckers? Watch this video on your TV and enjoy.
Oh no.
Where's that? Oh.
What up, everybody? Tap in. Yo, what up?
Yo. What's up, you fuckers?
What?
Watch this.
Echo.
What you doing, man?
Is it what? All right. Yeah, we can. Let me see. If he. What up? I'm gonna send the joint to Mark and If he gonna jump on pause, he gonna. Nah, come on. Come on, B.
You say what?
Nah, I didn't. Man, what this nigga? Him. What's his name? Him what?
Him downstairs.
What?
Yo, that was funny though.
Oh, there we go.
Let me see.
What up, y'all? Everybody, we about to get live. Shout out to everybody that's rolling in with us. It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
Yo, I hated that
podcast.
movie, son.
What time is it?
I hated that.
You hated the movie?
Sunset Park was weak. Yo, can I use this real quick?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. that yeah sounded.
It didn't
come
sound.
on, nigga, pull up.
It didn't sound. Who said that?
Wolfman Roseby.
Yeah, that's Rosby.
Oh, right. Oh, come on,
sure.
B.
Yo, what happened?
I don't know. Yeah. We gonna have to change the time of No Rules because there's something about the internet on this specific day.
I don't know, man.
It gotta be. Ain't other places it don't. And other shows it don't do that.
Let me put it right there so you can see. Look, it's on the.
And you know what I'm saying? We got the video game plug.
Bang,
you know what
bang.
I mean? What up, everybody? Hold on, we about to get live.
What?
All right, yo, here we go. Okay, we good now. All right, y'all, let's go.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
I think my shit got a delay.
What?
It's still on the townhouse.
Oh yeah. It's always like a little delay on there. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah,
man.
Oh, let me go this way. There we go. What's happening?
Hey.
Huh?
We rolling?
I might be.
Vitamins. I said, my nigga Spills, is you ready?
Damn, that nigga ain't.
You gotta keep it original, man. We gotta keep it P-Funky, man. My nigga Ben ready? Is you ready?
Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm motherfucking ready.
Yeah. Once again, we like to welcome y'all to another episode of No Rules. Featuring myself, the one and only Ill Will, aka the Gem Dropper, formerly known as the Bentley Buckets. I had to remix that one right there. Also featuring my nigga Mark, aka Spills, who's in another dimension right now.
Another dimension.
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta give him his credit.
Shout out to that guy. Happy belated.
Happy belated, man. Shout out to my nigga Spills. And always, last but not least, also featuring the one and only, the red print, my nigga Ben Ready, aka Silence.
AKA Mr. Coup de Gras.
Silence. Silence.
What's happening with you, man?
Man, B, man. Oh, first of all, man, shout out to the world famous No-Rulez introduction. You know what I'm saying? We trying to, you know, that shit means something these days.
Yeah. It's all about branding. Branding. Yeah.
Branding.
Yeah.
Last year we was building, this year we branding. Branding. Jam dropper, man.
We gotta make that official.
Yeah,
We gotta put your sound in there.
Nah, not that. I got that from I actually got that from Benny the Butcher.
The gym dropper?
No, not the gym dropper.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about the gym dropper?
Gym dropper.
Oh, the gym. Oh, yeah. That's
because you drop so much science.
Yo, that's
you know
my
what I'm saying?
shit. Yo, I drop science. I drop English. I drop math.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I drop algebra, geometry.
Okay.
I orchestrate. I demonstrate.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Practice.
Practice.
I practice. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You know
Allen Iverson didn't practice.
Yeah, well, you know, that's why
He didn't get a championship either.
It's you see, you know what I'm saying? I'm in it to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get the championship, man. But B, man, you know, we're gonna start with you, man. How your week been going, dog?
Man, since the last show has been the last show I said it was my show, it was rough, right?
Yeah,
it was
you
fucked
did.
up, right?
You did.
This week I'm in a better mental space, you know what I mean? Like we talked about before the show. My bad.
Trip, man.
I didn't know it was on repeat. We was talking about before the show that, you know, since last show that I had got on the scale. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's time to start buying some smaller clothes, y'all.
My niggas down. What
66.
66 pounds.
Yeah. So
This nigga finna go to the beach like with his shirt off.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, grandmother.
I'm only walking backwards.
Yo.
Excuse my back.
Grandmothers, stepmoms, and moms, MILFs. Y'all watch out for my nigga B, man.
No, y'all don't.
Okay.
Don't get me in trouble.
Oh, yeah. You know, shit happens, man.
How about you? Oh, well, is anything else other than that? You know, that was something that, you know, that kicked, you know, the other stuff in the back to the back pause. And after that, man, it just seemed like shit just okay, I get it now. Like
you on your shit.
And in all honesty, like I've been doing like a bunch of fasting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I don't eat till like fucking 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Pause.
1 or 2 in the afternoon? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, what the now, when is the appropriate time to eat then? Oh, how is it?
Yo, pause.
What are you talking about? Wait, how is that pause? Yo, come on, man. Y'all, what? Hey, just drop a wilding in there if he wilding for. I don't think that was a pause moment, but whatever the case, look.
Go ahead.
My speech impediment won't allow me to pronounce the type of fasting that I was doing.
What?
It start with an I. You can only eat in between a few hours. You know what I'm saying? You have a small window to eat in.
Okay. We listening.
Okay, so yeah, you got a small window to eat in, and Yeah, and it's not like I changed diet or anything. Like I'm still just.
You eating the same thing?
Yeah, I've been eating the same thing for a while.
You know, it's cool. It's
You
long
know,
as it's healthy.
talking about this, you know, I get emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like and I'm not saying about, you know, just
About what you eat.
yeah, I'm not saying just don't eat but I only eat like once a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is not good too, but everybody's body's different.
Well, you know, sometimes eating once a day is
Enough.
It's enough. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they get what they want, they get what they need, and you know that's it. Well, you know, we just talking about eating. So you know, I feel you. You know that's it. You know, someone says, "Yo, I ate one.
What?
I get anal? Oh. No. Nah, don't even play me, man.
You been grocery shopping lately?
Nah, I'm saying if someone says, "Yo, you know, I ate, you know, once a day," that's just, you know, that's happening.
Also, somehow it curves your appetite. So like even like I'll drink water. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking water like all day. You know, while I'm at work, I'm drinking water.
Water, you know, fluids, moist. Yeah.
Nah.
It's not dry.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Water's good.
water do what you know, it gets the job done.
Yeah.
I don't know about being moist from drinking water, but
No, I'm just saying what water does.
okay. Yeah, so it nourishes the body, right? It's good for you. So I'm drinking water all day, and then but by the time I get home, I get home around. I wake up at 3:30. So from 3:30, I don't eat nothing from 3:30 until 2:00. 3:30 in the morning till 2:00 in the afternoon. So I'll eat something probably like something small. If not, I'll eat like something regular, and I won't be hungry for the rest of the day.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this yeah. So other than that, man, I've been good, man. You know what I'm saying? How about yourself?
Man, I've been maintaining, but I'm just gonna get right into it, man.
Oh,
Niggas already know, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about, what I represent. You know, maintaining is enough for y'all. Y'all know the deal. My niggas is healthy, I'm healthy, family healthy, son healthy, my homie son's healthy, my you know, all that shit. Nigga, man. I just, like this whole week, I've been finding out some shit. And supposedly up here at Townhouse Media, man, you know, I'm known for the stories.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You ill with that?
Yeah, you know. And this, I don't know, yo, it's a story, and it's crazy because the shit I'm about to tell you and the listeners might take up the whole episode. But
I mean, but if it's gems, is gems in there, or it's just
it's definitely gems in there. But it's also like that. Oh shit! Like wait a minute, man. It's you know, I'm always gonna hit you with the gems. But when you hear this shit, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, man. What do you do? Okay. Especially when you find out or you hear like, okay, what about? Let me just get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's go,
man.
Without further ado,
we
got story time.
And it's not really a story. You know, I
real time.
Because at the same time, I want to get niggas' opinion because I got points in this shit.
Okay.
You know, and I can break the story down
Illa.
real quick. It's gonna vert back to other shit.
Okay.
You know, but my thing is, I want the listeners, you, to give, you know what I'm saying, their opinion on certain aspects and certain things of what I'm about to drop. So, long story short, let me make it real quick. The homie the other day tells me that this is a close homie of mine, tells me that his I don't like to say baby mom.
The mother of his child?
Yeah, his daughter.
Okay.
His daughter's mom, when they was together, before the daughter was born and after the daughter was born. Let me say this. Before the daughter was born and after the daughter was born, they had their ups and downs. Typical relationship shit. You know, they had to grow. They started young, you know, and they grew. You know what I mean? So bear with me. Any type of typical relationship problem.
Okay.
But the homie had an incident with a particular guy that his girl at the time was dealing with before him, though.
Okay.
You know, this is the dude. She dealt with a dude before him, and then the incident occurred, which at the time he thought, from what he told me, he thought basically a beef started, but he thought that they were having beef because of pretty much, he was basically calling this dude a hater. He's just jealous or mad that, you know, I'm with her. Okay. You know what I'm saying? After he did what he did to her and made her leave him to get with the homie. And then they had their ups and downs. In between that, a beef occurred between him and the dude. And it got personal. Niggas know what I mean about it getting personal. Like it got physical, you know, almost led to gunplay. You know what I'm saying? It just got super duper personal. And we all know, you know what I'm saying, you know, where we from, some of us feel like anytime, especially in the street shit, anytime something happens, like with dudes, it's always involving chick. Somehow, some way. Somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Somehow, right? So, and I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Anyway, again, long story short. So a beef happened, a beef occurred, and come to find out, like I said, even while she was dealing with the homie and after their daughter, actually they have 2 kids. After their daughter, because of the homie and her, when they were together, they had their ups and downs. She was still dealing with the dude that basically was the homie's enemy. At the time, it was the homie's enemy. So he hit me on some like, yo, I never thought I'd be saying some shit like this, but like nigga, I'm in a situation where my chick is really sleeping with the enemy. But the catch is this. He didn't find out until after they actually broke up. Feelings weren't the same, and it was over. So his deal was at the time, yo, because I took it personal, I had it. This dude is my enemy. Yo, don't have our daughters in whatever you got going on, whether it's with the enemy or, you know, whatever. But he was telling me, he was really highlighting the person that he called his enemy. And he got the information told to him off of, they moved on. He's not with the baby mom or
neither one of them is with her now.
Neither one.
Okay.
Neither one.
Okay.
But he ended up talking to
the enemy
and who the enemy is dealing with
right now. Okay.
And that's how he found out everything. And he went dealing with the whole like, yo, I was being accused of this. I was being called disrespectful. I even had a situation, this nigga told me, I even had a situation where I actually put my hands on her. And she's still flying around talking about, you are a disrespectful man. Regardless if I have these 2 daughters, beautiful daughters by you. You're a disrespectful man. You don't have no respect for me as the mom of your beautiful daughters. Mm-hmm. And the whole time, before the daughters were born and after the daughters were born, she was sleeping with this nigga at that time, personal enemy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That shit blew my mind. He was telling me he don't feel the same and can react like how he would back in the day when he had the feeling, because it's been long gone. He had already experienced, it's been a long time. He had already experienced what he needed to experience about her and figured out what he figured out about her and left her alone. At that point, he was just focusing on his 2 daughters. You know what I mean? But he ended up talking to, for years, the enemy and who he dealing with. And the crazy part about it was, it only blew up and got to him because the chick is now married.
Okay.
The chick is now married and was still
dealing with the enemy.
Trying to. And knocking who the enemy was dealing with.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So
that's literally having your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Like, once you take that step into marriage, it's all the foolishness is ceased.
Yeah.
At least that's what I feel like. If I fuck with you enough to marry you,
yeah,
I'm not taking that step to fuck everything up for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, number one, why didn't she just try and be with the enemy? If that's the case, like if you still trying to fuck this nigga all these years or whatnot, why didn't you just fuck with the enemy? Or maybe the enemy wasn't fucking with her.
Well, what's funny about that is the enemy ended up talking to the homie and was like, which I told him like, yo, he probably telling you that. But the enemy was talking to the homie and was like, yo, you know what? The last time I dealt with her, I wasn't feeling her. So I kind of kicked her to the curb. And she was mad because she wanted the deal. Now, of course, I'm telling the homie like, yo, this nigga's a man. This nigga's a nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a nigga. It's like
niggas used to nigga.
Like, nigga, you a nigga. Like, of course, excuse me. Of course, he gonna probably put on a front street to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know the energy that he had.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just, he basically was just kind of like, yo, she came over one day. I was supposed to blaze her. And she was I wasn't feeling her. She didn't look the same. She didn't smell the same. And she was super duper drunk. I didn't want to send her home to you, nigga. Because I knew.
Okay, so for those that listen, Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze. Sex.
Blaze.
Smash session. The patent pies, the vertical joyride.
The miso horny.
The miso horny. That sound like
the shoops.
Wait, hold up, nigga. The shoop.
You didn't know shoop was sex?
I mean, I knew the song was about sex. I didn't know what the shoot.
Yeah.
I ain't never told somebody else trying to shoot.
No, I know that was the girl thing.
Women shoot.
East Coast girls used to tell niggas like, "Yo, when you letting me shoot?"
Yeah, see, East Coast girls is something different, man. Like,
yeah.
I don't want no East Coast girl trying to talk to like that. They hella aggressive. Like, yo, like imagine a woman coming to like, yo, ill, like you trying to shoot?
I in 11th grade, I had this chick from Queensbridge. She was new to the school, and you was there by then.
Coast to coast. 11th grade.
Yeah,
I
was in
there.
11th grade.
I was there.
She was in my
Can you say her name?
She's in my her name was Destiny. Her name was Destiny. She was from you know what's crazy?
What?
Her name was Destiny.
Uh-huh.
She was from Queensbridge.
Oh, the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. From the 40 side?
I don't know.
I don't know where.
Well, no.
I know it's the 40 side.
Technically, I'm glad you just said that, B. Yes, because I'm gonna tell you what she told me.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna tell you what she told me. The 40 side of Vernon.
Yep, there you go.
You just made me remember.
40.
The 40 side of Vernon.
There you go. Mount Vernon.
Now check it out. Her name is Destiny.
Okay.
She's from Queensbridge.
Okay.
She had been in class for about maybe 2 weeks. And then one day she was like, hey, she knew my name, she knew my name from roll call and shit. And she was like, hey, Will. They did a roll call? Yeah, in the morning. We in school. I thought it was something sexual. Nah, come on, man. She's like, hey, Will, you from Vernon? And I didn't know what that meant. And I was like, no. But what are you talking about? Oh, my bad. Are you from Queens? Are you from the East Coast? And I was like, nah, why? She's like, because you wear a lot of red. And where I'm from, the 40 side of Vernon niggas wear a lot of red. Coincidentally, she's like, you listen to rap, right? You listen to hip hop, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, that's where Nas and Mobb Deep and all them from, or what they represent. And I didn't know, especially how she presented it is different from how on the West Coast, how niggas gang bang out here.
Right.
When you want to know where a nigga from, you just be like, yo, where you from? That nigga got a New York hat on. Hey, you get it. That nigga got a P hat on.
9 out of 10, you already know.
Yeah, So her, I didn't even understand that Vernon was the name of the block, street, whatever they call it.
You thinking Vernon out here?
No, I wasn't even thinking that. I just, with her saying or asking me like, yo, you from Vernon? I was just like, no. Then she's like, oh, hold up, let me rephrase that. Are you from the East Coast? Are you from New York? And I'm like, no. She's like, why? I was like, why? She's like, because you wear a lot of red. And where I'm from, the niggas that wear a lot of red are from Queens. Well, she was like, they're from the bridge, and they from the 40 side of Vernon. And then she's like, you listen to hip hop, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's where Nas, blah, 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 Mobb, whatever represents. So I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even know that. Now, mind you, this is in like 90, so I'm in 11th grade. This is like 90, 97, 98.
Mm-hmm. So
we didn't know back then that pretty much the East Coast gang banged like that.
Yeah, back then,
especially as far as colors and what colors represent. And so she was saying like, no, they're Bloods. And I'm like, nah, no way.
We know now.
Right? Yeah, right. At that time, I'm like, no way. So she was like, yeah, that's why I asked you that, because you wear a lot of red. Every time I see you, I've been at this school for like 2 weeks. Every time I see you, you have on red and you never have on blue. And I was like, nah. So the funny thing about that is her name was Destiny and she was from Queens, which is, I don't know if we call it a gym, but it's a coincidence that Nas' daughter is named Destiny.
Right.
And I went to school with her. She, not Nas' daughter, but the Destiny, and she's from Queens. But that's just a quick little, story about
the aggressive
East Coast.
Shout out to Mark. Mark have been a message boy. Hey, Mark. Yo, Spills, check your
my nigga Spills.
Check your IG, man.
Yo, check your IG, man. Check your DM, man. Yeah. Wait, nigga. Relax. So yeah, man. Going back to
the crazy
yo Spills, man. When you get back, man, boy, I tell you, I got we gotta do more than chopping it up, son. It's crazy. It's crazy right now, man. But anyway, going back to the to the story.
Have your cake and eat it too.
The moral is, I had a question. What do you do in a situation where you find out your partner, whether it's up to date or it's in the past, was sleeping with your enemy? For real.
What about when her husband find out that it's a possibility I can get out that she still be trying to fuck with him? Like it's a lot of shit. But see,
that's why I fuck with you, B. That's when the show is over, I'll tell you about all that.
Now this is the type of shit where like I've been watching a lot of ID channel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm getting up there in age. So I watch a lot of ID channel. You familiar with the ID channel?
Yeah.
So ID channel, there's a bunch of stories.
You gotta realize your age catching up to me, man. I've been on that. But go ahead.
You're right. I'm 3 steps behind you. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching up, Paul. So there's been multiple episodes that come on this channel that sounds like this. Like this is how people end up like hurt. Relationships, you have a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Okay, we get it. Boyfriend and girlfriends go through shit, they break up all the time.
Right.
Even husband and wife, but the when you cross that line, it's like when you married, that man's marriage may have never been real, because on the real, that nigga, the enemy may not even be the only person.
Man. Facts. And then, when shit like that happens, you're creating an insecurity. If the husband finds out, what if it's like, I never would. What if he's like, I never would have thought.
I get it, and see that's the thing where I think, it's a vicious, never ending cycle, because we harming our people. So if you hurt somebody, they're gonna end up going to hurt somebody as well, and it's not.
Or they might hurt you.
They may. Yeah. They may hurt you.
Built up frustration.
You know what I'm saying? Leads to castration. You know what I'm saying? And then it can lead to manipulation, to other stipulations if you're not ventilating. That's the wrong one, nigga. I don't know. I need the full. Whoa! I'm glad I saw myself. I said I need the full explosion. Pause. Whoa! Now, you know what I'm saying. So, with that being said, God damn it. She may go and hurt somebody else, and she, it's just vicious, dog. It's vicious, and it's never going to stop. Once somebody damaged, now it may take a long time to heal. Yeah, and even in the process of being healed, right, you may get hurt again. So now it's back down. But in all honesty, like when marriage is on the table, for me, like marriage is important to me. Like well, for one. For sure, like my mom's never been married. You know what I'm saying? Well, rest in peace. Like when she was alive, she never was married. Mm-hmm. My pops, that nigga just got married like a couple years ago. Right. You know what I'm saying? So pops, pops is 50 something. I think we probably like 20 years apart.
Me too with my pops. I told the story to another one of my homies. And he was like, man, honestly, Will, shit like that is why I'm scared to commit. He was like, that shit can affect you. He was like, and I have my own personal reasons and experiences. Mm-hmm. But the cold part about it was when I was telling him the story, I'm reacting like, I'm like, yo, this shit new to me. Like, God damn, I don't believe it. But I have a problem which I'm learning that now about myself. I gotta stop doing that. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and that shit is starting to affect me.
Slap you in the face.
It's just starting to do more than that. But yeah, we'll say that for the least. Slap me in the face. But talking to my homie about that, man, he was just like he wasn't even shocked. He was just like, oh yeah,
the homie, not the enemy.
No. Talking to my other homie, I was telling him about the homie that happened.
Oh, that he not shocked that she's like this.
No, he like when the homie that said this is not the homie that had the issue. This is another homie. I was telling him about what happened, and he wasn't even shocked. He was just like, yeah, that's why I'm scared I'm scared to get married again. And he was married before. He's like, that's why I'm scared to get married. That's why I'm scared to commit. He was like, because of shit like this that happens. And then he went on and proceeded. He told me about how he had a similar situation to the homie or whatever. But he wasn't shocked. And when I heard it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
What?
Like,
you also got to know that, in her defense, like, she's broken as well. She's trying,
yeah.
I mean, if
to be married and still trying to deal with a double ex, this wasn't even the ex that you have the two daughters by.
Right.
This was the ex before him, and then you're trying to whether you still dealing with him or not or whatever, it just shows the package that you do not pick up. It's just damaged. It's damaged, man. Leave that shit on the ground.
Yeah, some stuff, and a lot of people, a lot of us are damaged because of, and it's not just it's not just with relationships. It can be your upbringing,
right?
It can be just things you go through in life, things you went through with homies, things, people you seen die, all kind of shit. Like, I never realized how bad my upbringing was until I was having a conversation with Nikki, and we was watching this shit on YouTube where it was like all these killings that happened in LA.
Okay.
And different beefs, like with the Hoovers and whoever they beefing with, whoever the case, anybody, right? And while we're watching it, I'm telling her like, "Yo, that's over here.
Coast to
home. That's
home.
crazy. That's here. Oh, that's here."
Yeah.
And she and I'm saying it like it's just a walk in the park, nigga. She's sitting there terrified
especially because she's not
from out here.
She's not from out here.
She's not from out here, so she's terrified. Like nigga, like you grew up around this shit. Like, yeah, what about it? And then you sit and you think about it. Damage is far, and she may not be damaged from a relationship. She may be damaged from seeing her mom how from person to person.
Yeah.
Her grandma or whoever handles anything, it can be a lot. Now, we know that a lot of times, or damn near everybody don't know that they're damaged. Some people do. Some people know when,
some people don't know they damaged. It goes
Wolfman here.
What do you say?
He said here, but he said here like he hear us, but I think he's here. Like at the door here.
Yo, nigga.
I think he didn't want to knock to mess us up, but wait, stay there. Don't move yet.
Let me spin off or piggyback on something that you touched on earlier in the week about some people don't want to be fixed because being broken gets them attention.
No, this nigga. This nigga just
nigga, you said the top red one.
I'm gonna have to splice it.
You said the top red one, nigga.
Oh. Go ahead. We good. I'll splice it. Go ahead.
We good?
Yeah.
You had to start over?
No, go ahead.
All right. But yeah, it bring me back to something that you touched on earlier in the week about I just said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Damn it, you motherfucker. Is like what you said. Some people don't want to be fixed because being broken gets them attention. They'll take what they've been through and use that as a reason to be a certain way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then and that's the type of tension. So if you're always in a relationship that's up and down and you're breaking up and you're the type of person that's kind of like, okay, well, I can act like I am the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But then the second it goes downhill and I break up, Tuesday, I'm acting like I'm the boyfriend or girlfriend that's single now. And I'm doing these single things to get you, which is the attention part, to holler at me.
And then once they got you, all that cease.
A lot of that cease, and then or it goes into you didn't know what was gonna you didn't know if pretty much, man. And you know what's funny? My nigga O just walked in the building, and this nigga told me this shit years ago. And I'm gonna be fair with it. I'm just gonna say men and women. But it's really not. But I'm gonna be fair with it, men and women. But my nigga told me years ago, we was in our 20s. Niggas is in their hundreds now. This nigga told me years ago, like, he was like, Will, man, check this shit out. Chicks, no matter what's going on, they have another person on the side just in case you not acting right. Now they might not be into them like how they're into you, but the minute you fuck up, that's when they start giving that nigga the attention.
Okay, my nigga O the Ruby dropper.
My nigga was dropping. my nigga O was dropping. Nigga, fuck that. Rubies? I don't know. That's kind of soft.
Rubies is soft.
Yeah.
Rubies ain't worth a lot.
We ain't talking about rubies are red. Rubies are red.
I was saying.
Yeah, rule.
That nigga's dropping rules.
I choose dropping rules on no rules for the part. Yeah.
Which is funny because you was supposed to at one point be affiliated, right?
He was a original selection. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you had the gyms, or you got the gyms.
I had the gyms, and I had the gyms, and I didn't plant the seed. Pause. And then the homie Spills was like, "Yo, you should plant the seed according to the fertilizer I know."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
wait, who the fertilizer?
It was you.
On the fertilizer?
He was the fertilizer because he had already.
Okay, I deal with the fertilizer.
Yeah, he already came to the foundation and saw what was going on.
He what?
Huh? So he had already experienced.
Yeah, this is getting bad.
He had already experienced what you had going on.
Okay.
So then when
he already came to the foundation and the fertilizer was there.
Fertilizer was there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then, y'all dropped y'all gyms.
Okay.
I saw you at work. Remember that?
Okay.
You was like, Will, man, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so that nigga Spills was like, yo, Will, remember when you said years ago you had blah, 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 which was no rules? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, I think you should do that. I got the fertilizer. So I was, he told me he let me know the brand of the fertilizer, and I was like, yo, all right, I'm on. So this is what it's gonna be, and then it was, of course, it was the original No-Rulez.
Yeah.
I guess foundation with my little brother, but at the time he was focusing on broadcasting.
Sports, yeah.
And I was like, nah, I can't do it. So at that point, I was like, yo, I got 2 aces. I hit one up. He was like, I'm cool. At the time, the other one was like, the timing wasn't right for him. And that's how that shit went with my nigga O. The timing at the time, according to what he had going on, wasn't right.
So now you an honorary member. We may have to have you here when Spill's not here.
My nigga O is like Capadonna of Wu-Tang. You feel me? That's the best way I can describe it.
That's fucked up.
No,
Capadonna's trash. That nigga's trash. Yeah, go ahead, nigga. That nigga's trash. The pillage, trash.
I see the association.
Okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, you could have been Killer Army.
nah.
Trash.
No, first of all, Killer Sin was dope as fuck. Listen, man, that's why I don't like talking to you niggas, man.
You're not about to talk to me about Wu. Wu got singles.
I'm talking about he's the Capadonna. Like, everybody as a Wu fan, they know that from back in the day, that cult following, niggas knew, and niggas always felt like Capadonna should have been an original member. He was an original member, but he went to jail.
Okay.
So by the time they sparked off, the original members was who we know. Yeah. And then RZA played the chess pieces like, yo, it's 9 chess pieces. It's 9 of us. This will come together. But Capadonna was before your favorite member of Wu-Tang.
Who inspected deck? Any inspected deck of the No-Rulez? What about Hot Nicks? Jizza?
It depends on how you try to break it down. There's too many members. But if you ask me if I would break No-Rulez down into Wu-Tang form, I would say I'm RZA.
Oh, okay.
Because it was my idea.
Okay.
And my creation.
Okay.
Sebastian, my little brother, would have been Jizza because after RZA came up with the Wu-Tang idea, the first person he went to was Jizza.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
Sebastian would have been Jizza, and then after that, it would be so he was over.
Yeah.
You know, he's over. He was over. It was just he took it.
Who the fuck?
He took it personal at the time when he was finding out everything because he started flashbacking on what
Oh, Tasha Mack talking about hi dad. Who the fuck is a Tasha Mack?
Yo, relax.
Oh, my bad.
Let's say Tash Mack. 14.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that. What's going on with that?
I don't know.
Hold on, man.
What, huh? I don't know.
What is it?
Nah, that's
Are we still live?
yeah, we there.
Yeah,
We're going live.
fuck it.
Hey, what's more funnier though? The we going live or Steve Berman? Y'all seen Steve Berman?
Steve Berman was on that's
NFL
the
nigga.
NFL dude. Nah,
Yeah.
I think we're going live was. Steve Berman shit was hella hilarious though.
He like, yeah. Can you fix it? Can you fix it, man? Can you fix? What the hell's going? This thing sucks.
This damn thing sucks.
I don't get it. To play us out?
So there's message board saying that he has his the Taj Mac 14 has on YouTube right now.
First of all, that ain't even how you spell Mac. Yeah.
No?
Well, wait, you hit that? Or that just disappeared like that?
There you go.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's technology, man. Technology, crazy. So
Yeah.
now you said that the whole thing with the backup with women. You said women, or you said everybody, or did you just say women?
Yeah, somebody told me women.
Yeah, my nigga Rue said women.
Yeah, my nigga
Rue.
old Rue.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got his AKA right there. That's it right there. I just created that shit, son.
my nigga old Rue.
Yo, I just created that shit, man.
Hey, just give me AKAs that can't get me shot.
Yo, huh?
I said, just give me AKAs that won't get me shot. You can't call me that in public. Yo, hey, Rue.
Yeah, you can. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, what?
Nah, don't call me that. Nah, if anything,
Yo, old Rue is hard.
old Rue is good. How you feel about that? Oh,
He yeah. How you feel about that?
old Rue, the Ruby dropper.
Old Rue, nigga, that shit ain't hard.
Well, there we go.
Old Rue, whatever he want to go by, whether it's old Dizzle, whatever. That's his AKA. I just put you on the set, nigga. Just put you on the set. Just put him on the set.
Wolfman Rue.
Nah, that's too much, man.
That's too much. Just old Rue.
Yeah, old Rue, man.
So
Wolfman Rosby, aka Old Rue.
I'm gonna go to the message boards, because there's people here that's not agreeing with that. That's a lie. Lie's not true.
Where we at?
I don't see this going well.
How come I don't get none of that right
The
now?
eyes
Pause.
rolling up. Let's see. Keisha said, "Y'all don't pick the right women. I have never, and it always been a grace period before I start dating again."
I respect that.
Keisha always tell them they picked the wrong women. Glad someone else said it. So, I mean, we can't act like it hasn't happened before, or even with, people can't say, even in message boards. First of all, is there a right grace period, a time to where, once you leave somebody, it's okay to start. I think we talked about that sometime like a couple years ago. But
I don't believe. Well, to answer your question, is there a right grace period?
yeah, is there a proper grace period to where
I don't.
you break up with, or are you because sometimes you may end up working it out. Like, so it'd be like, okay, well, we just gonna separate.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You go, well, let's work on us before we try and make something happen.
Right. Me personally, I'm gonna say this. What I think is, whether it's a right grace period or not, people are afraid to try it. A lot of people are, and when I say try it, I mean people are afraid to try whatever the grace period is. Mm-hmm. Whether it be a month, whether it be 6 months, whether it be 9 months, whether it be 12 months, whether it be a year. I think a lot of people are more afraid of not having someone. So that's why they have a backup, or when something goes wrong, they jump to the next guy
Or woman.
Because they're afraid of and they're afraid of being lonely. Mm-hmm. And then because you're afraid of being lonely, because you're afraid of not having someone, you're not giving yourself time to heal or fix what just happened, whether it was damaged goods or y'all end up getting back together. So then that's why you have, if y'all do end up getting back together, you stringing along this nigga on the side, or my niggas, you stringing along this chick on the side. Mm-hmm. So then that's when it starts to become a game, because then you have to play. Like, I don't want to, I hit this chick up because shit was going bad over here, but I didn't know I was going to fix it, but I still want a piece of that. Mm-hmm. Or the chicks, I hit this nigga up because shit was going bad over here, but I still want this nigga just in case. Mm-hmm. So I got to string him along, however I can. That creates the game in it.
So for the people that apply to our, let me say it like this: like, when, first of all, I'm pretty sure we had a conversation, or at some point I was on a podcast that was talking about it. How do you know when it's time to wrap it up? As far as, look, as far as getting married, like I'm done. This is who I plan on marrying. I'm not going nowhere else. This is it. I think. When do you feel for ill?
Well, I think that everybody is different. One, but naturally, I think we some of us don't know how to do this, and some of us don't do this at all. But you asking Ill Will. Ill Will answer is the fact that I've learned from, first off, my own mistakes. Mm. When I've learned from my own mistakes and I started carrying myself different. Mm-hmm. I wasn't always understanding. Mm-hmm. I wasn't always reasonable. I wasn't always the listener. Mm-hmm. I wasn't always the person that compromised. It was at one point in time, it was just about me. It's about how I see it. And I think when you figure all that out about yourself, and then you meet somebody that's on the same accord, then you guys kind of come to an understanding. Mm-hmm. And of course, in that experience, that's the whole point of when you're dating, which we always say on No-Rulez, knowing your partner. You know what I'm saying? Of course we're dating for a purpose, but my thing is, that's what I think a lot of chicks don't understand. A lot of chicks out here dating for a purpose because they like, I'm getting older now, or I already have kids, so I should be married. No, you need to be dating for a purpose of, I want to know who I am going to spend the rest of my life with. Whether that's the chick thinking that, or the male. A lot of us take circumstances. You don't even know that you healed. You know what I'm saying? So what you're 38. So what you're 35. So what you're 30. So what you 40. That don't mean you healed from your past. You know, but you taking the circumstances. Oh, I have a job, I have a career, I have kids, she has kids, he has kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the club no more. He don't go to the club no more. Let's get married. That don't have nothing to do with you might not be considerate. You might not know how to compromise. You might not know how to listen. You might not know how to handle the ups and downs. You might not have taken the time to know me. I might not have taken the time to do all that with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you taking these circumstances that are real life. I got a car note. I know how to pay bills. That don't mean you ready for marriage. That don't mean you ready to spend the rest of your life with, you know, this is to death do us part. That don't mean that. But a lot of us think that. Especially if we went through a whole I was in a past relationship. In my past relationship, I went through the ups and downs. I didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. She didn't cheat. Or blah, blah, blah. But he did. She did. You know, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. But he did. She did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean about, you know, motherfuckers be taking the circumstances and be like, this is that time. You know, just like when you in a relationship, and usually women do this, they pressure the man to marry them. And you don't even know if you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take the littlest things, you know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, back in the day when I used to get dissed for not having a car. You know what I'm saying? Or not having a consistent job.
Scrub.
Yeah. By a female who.
Shout out to TLC for starting that shit up.
Right. But this by a female who car was bought by their parents.
Yeah.
Who
you didn't have to
know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who didn't have no idea of what it takes or what you need or how you need to be a mother or to pay a bill. You know? Regardless of what they had going on. So and that goes both ways. Ladies, don't knock me for that, because like I said, there's niggas that's like this too.
A lot of them go both ways.
A lot of them go both ways. Both. You know. Yeah. And even with shit like that, you know, that's what I mean. You know, that you got I know chicks that have said, yo, I'm not into women, but I've done this. You know, so but that's a different story.
And they got into them, huh?
Yeah, they got all, you know, but that's a different story. But I'm just saying, you know, we have to think about making life decisions based on our circumstances instead of thinking about it and basing it on, yo, am I ready? You ever kind of wonder why it's always, you know what I'm saying, like, why is it that the scenario always plays out like it's the man that's not ready and the chick is, and when the man is not ready, he gets dissed.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But y'all, a lot of times the man is not ready. As just as much at times as the women. Women have this, you know, a fairy tale in their head growing up as kids, the whole princess thing and you know, the castles and all that shit, that they think like it's just about them. Marriage is not just about you. Now, me personally, like, I don't care when I get married, I don't care what my wedding look like.
Right.
I don't care.
Right. I don't care who's there.
I don't care. Colors, a little bit. I don't mind. You know, just don't put me in no fucking powder blue or no fucking, you know what I mean? None of them Dumb and Dumber suit colors, you know what I mean? Don't put me in no shit like that.
What about royal blue?
Don't put me in no shit like that. That's
shit.
the right top red one.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this nigga.
You know that?
Now I got to do some extra work, but it's good because this is still good content. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't care about none of that. In all honesty, my thing when I get married is, are you happy with this wedding? Are you cool with that? Cool. I don't care. Now I may have to have it somewhere because due to, certain people's religion or whatever the case,
Right.
but for the most part, I'm not tripping. My whole thing is, in all honesty, when I look at marriage, for me, through my whole life, like I always wanted to marry somebody that I'd enjoy doing nothing with.
No, that's real nigga shit right there. That and yeah, I feel the same way.
Because everything after that is a plus. If me and you can sit and chill and enjoy a fucking at home watching TV, eating dinner, whatever the case, and it's cool. We good.
We can enjoy.
I'm
each
cool
other.
with that. Yeah, we can enjoy each other's company.
Yeah.
Now we can.
Woman is like that though.
Huh?
What woman is like that?
There's a lot of women like that, but now you got to understand though. It depends on the individual. Now with me, wifey have to have a sprinkle of homebody in it because I don't certain stuff like low key. It's low key hard to get in contact with me sometimes. Like I'll be ducked off. Like I don't be hearing my phone. I have to every time Will call me, I call Will right back because I don't be by my phone or Spills too. A lot of people, my phone, and for some, my phone, whatever the case, but that's just who I am. I'm personal. Like if me and you here with it, me and you here with it. Right. A lot, my significant others get a different side, which is everybody, but they get a different side than the person that's here on this podcast or the person that's out in the street or the person that's at work. I don't want to be all these personalities when I come home.
When you come home.
I want to come and be us.
Huh?
I'm not taking that back. I want to come and be us.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear how aggressive I said? I'm not taking that back.
I'm not taking that back. I want to come and be us. Yo, can you imagine this nigga B telling this chick that?
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking this shit back. I want to come and be us.
Yes.
You better be ready.
I probably done said some shit like that.
Oh shit.
But that's what it is. Like,
yeah.
Just as much. Just. I'm not taking it back.
Yo.
Yeah, we got to clip that one. I don't. When I come home, like that's peace. I want peace.
Yeah, right.
If we have an issue, let's get to it.
Yeah,
let's nip it in the bud. Let's handle it how we gonna handle it, and then now, back to what women do that. Now there's women who do it, but I'm not saying like we got to be at home all the time or whatever the case. Like,
right,
but. I am that. Like if you want to go to the movies, cool. What we watching? Don't have me in the movie theater watching some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm pretty. And you talked about not leverage. What was the word you got to have in relationships? You got to have the give and take thing. What's compromising? Now I compromise. Like it's just certain shit that I'm not gonna do when it comes to movies or something like. But
yeah,
it's
but
like,
your partnership, that's a part of your partner knowing you.
Yeah, that's true.
So if it's something that you don't want to watch or you don't enjoy watching, that shouldn't determine the relationship. That shouldn't determine the attitude of that day. I know he don't like at that point that's what to me makes it fair game. Okay, well, you know what? I know my husband doesn't like Tyler Perry movies, so I'm gonna say I'm a big fan of Tyler Perry, so I'm gonna say Tyler Perry movies for me and my homegirls instead of making it like, babe, I need you to go see this with me, and that's fucked up. You don't do whatever I ask. It's like, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, you know, you're not finna sit here and watch Beat Street with me like 3 times in a row, are you?
But see now that's the thing though.
Unless you got you a hip hop.
But see that's where the compromise come in. If I watch Beat Street with you, you got to come watch this. What's a chick flick?
Why Did I Get Married? Or Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Okay.
Grandma flick.
Wait, hold up.
Still for chicks.
What was another? What's another one like more up to date? I don't even know. Mean Girls.
Nah, that shit. No, that shit.
Notebook. Notebook.
You
like that movie?
No, the girl movie is that shit that just came out. I think last year, or maybe the year before last. That shit that had like
Debbie Does Dallas.
Nah, that's a porn.
Oh. That nigga face.
Y'all know what I'm talking about on the message board. That shit that had like it was all girl cast and everything. They were like dancers.
With Queen Latifah.
Nah, not Queen with Queefin, and not the shit. They were like dancers. I think Nicki Minaj was in it, or
Jennifer Lopez was in it.
Jennifer Lopez was in it.
I seen that movie. Takers? No, not Takers.
Nah,
it's like I think it's like one word.
Yeah, it's a girl movie though. Yeah, it is. They were dancers.
Well, a chick flick do consist of a powerful woman in it. Not all love story.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about.
But like that's.
It was drugging the dudes in that movie.
It's women out there doing that.
What's the name of that movie?
It's like one word. I know what you're talking about.
Kangaroos or something like that.
I seen that. Kangaroos.
Hustlers. Shout out to Mercedes. Hustlers. But I'm saying that because it's a all girl cast. Typically, as men, we'll see that. And if you're not a fan of you know, I'm just saying, speaking for myself, like
I'm a fan of naked ladies.
Well,
I went to the movies and seen the joint.
You did? See, I'm different. That didn't attract me when I saw it. But I'm full man.
But if you saw it, you'd be like, oh, this ain't a chick flick.
That's fine. So my thing is, I can have a girl and she's like, see, you remember on social media, they made a day out of that. Remember that became a hashtag or a meme or whatever. It was a group of chicks going to go see that movie. Remember, they would take videos, you know, just like they did Black Panther. Mm-hmm. You know, like
all the women went to go see it.
All the women, like, yo, it's me and our girls, and they, you know what I'm saying.
Are you surprised?
No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, naturally, when I saw that, I'm not saying it's not a good movie, and I'm not saying that movie is just for chicks. I'm just saying, naturally, when I seen it, I wasn't interested.
Okay, now I'm okay with certain chick flicks. I just don't want to see a movie that got a bunch of like. Okay. So you know what I'm saying. So like with that, or if it's like, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the new homie at Townhouse that's doing the live editing.
Did you say little homie?
The new homie. Oh, shout out to little homie too. Why this nigga look the other way? Is that water? Now with I don't. Okay, I'm gonna step back. So I'm gonna step back now. There has to be the give and take. So if your girl watched Beat Street with you, or what's the other one? The other rap movie that had a bunch of people in there.
Crush Groove.
Not Crush Groove, later, or with the Police, Dr. Dre and Ed Lover.
Oh, Who's the Man?
Who's the Man? Like, yo, you come watch this Who's the Man with me. I'll watch
Hustlers.
Nah, not that. Hustlers not that. It's not
Set It Off.
Nah, Set It Off not a chick flick.
That's what I'm saying.
Hustlers was like that kind of.
Was it?
Kind of like that feel.
It's in that realm because they was doing some sucker shit to niggas.
Wait.
They was doing that's sucker shit.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay, go ahead.
It was suckers for going for
it. But people was praising that, right? People was praising him doing that.
We paused.
Bullshit on TV and movies.
Shout out to Keisha for saying I love Beat.
You know what I'm saying? So
Crazy.
So I would so it has to be the compromise there, right?
Mercedes just said what I said earlier. The chick flicks would be anything Tyler Perry made, and that's what I said. Because most niggas, I don't know no niggas that said that's been sitting there talking about a Tyler Perry movie. But I do know a nigga and niggas that was like, I went to go see it with my girl. My girl wanted to see it. Yeah. Whether it was one. I'll be the first to admit it. I went and saw one Tyler Perry movie with the person I was dealing with at that time. Mm-hmm. And Tyler Perry had already came out with like 6. And I'm like, no. And I was pressured to this one because of the 6 that I rejected.
Lucky number 7.
But
okay. Well, tell me. Tell me this though. So was it as bad as that? Because now it's also
I'm not in the.
But it's also a difference when
shit sucked. Damn thing sucked.
Fix this thing.
I hated watching that shit because the shit that at the time the person I was into. Or that I was with, the shit that they're into, I'm not a big fan of this just talking all day, just drama. I'm not, I'm just full blown man. Like I can only take a percentage of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to deal with that percentage. But now the compromise. Now, if you're in a long relationship or in a marriage, if that would makes your wife and your long time girlfriend happy. You can go watch one.
I can go do one. That's what I'm saying. I can compromise and do one.
You can go do that.
Or we set up and be like, okay, well, that's what I'm saying. To me, I feel like, now, okay.
Man, I thought you were about to say something else.
I don't get that, but then it's like, okay, I understand, but that's where the compromise comes in. It's like, all right, because you asked me, because you really want me to check this movie out, I'll go, but I'm not going to every single one, and you should understand that, and you should understand why. Just like you should understand why I am going for this one. At that point, it's almost like, okay, for the rest of them shits, like, go with your friends. Okay. Because I don't expect you to be waking up or being up at midnight when me and my niggas go and see Transformers for the midnight show. But
what if she do?
If she do, then cool. That means she's with it. But
and I'm sure she will if she fuck with you like that. Or if any woman fuck with anybody like that, they would do damn near anything to make they dude happy.
They will. They will.
At the beginning to get you.
Yeah.
At the beginning. So what you saying? So when
like I go hoop every fucking day. So at the beginning it was all good, but then when we like 2 years in, why you going to hoop all the time? Well, you was right there with me.
Well, you gotta understand.
Yeah,
feelings get stronger as shit go along.
That's stronger.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just certain shit where it be like, yo, okay, that's enough. Come, I mean, cause let's be real. Have y'all never dealt with somebody like, okay, when you dealt in the beginning, like, yeah, that shit was cool.
I never did anything that I didn't want to do. I've always been the same. So when it was time to go out to eat, I was going out to eat. When it was time to
me too. When it was time, it was time.
When it was when it was like, yo, I'll go see this Tyler Perry movie because you asked. That's just what it is. But I'm letting you know, like, I've been 100 the whole time. So it's like, I hate when you get into well, you know what? You got to start doing stuff different now. Now, since we're 5 years in, or now because we're engaged, then yeah, you should start going with me all the time to go see Tyler Perry movies. Like, that's a part of the structure we have to fix in relationships. And that's why I said earlier, let's stop taking circumstances and applying them to what we're doing and how it has to be. Like right now, social media is a confirmation for relationships and what happens. I just had a homie tell me the other day, I got into it with my chick. She hates Valentine's Day, but she went on social media. She told me before we got together, I don't like Valentine's Day. I don't like celebrating. But because we're together for however many years, she went on social media and said, I see everything that's going on. So what happened to us?
Okay, now let me get a mic check right quick.
Check 1, 2.
All right, you good.
This nigga said check 1, 2.
Yeah, like he's the MC in this bitch.
Yeah,
I say y'all.
I say yo.
Okay, now let me say this too though. Now, something very similar. I knew, and this is the same. This is the same shit. I had a homie that he said that he hated head. The first nigga in history, right? He said he hated it. Okay, well, not the first nigga. Well, it's rare.
I love it.
It depends on who did it. But go ahead.
Okay, now. So the girl that he was with for a while, he ended up getting a new girl, and me and him was talking, and somehow he brought up like, "Man, I love it." I said, "Wait, what happened? You didn't like it?" Well, he was like, "Well, she wasn't doing it right.
Yeah,
my shit was always bleeding."
Huh? Wait.
True story.
Yo, wait, man.
It's true story.
Yo, wait, man.
Yeah.
Wait, man.
I mean, now.
Wait, man. Wait.
It was just teeth. Teeth was getting in the way. That's all. That's the only thing I can think of.
You should have taught her.
I mean,
what?
Yeah, you can't.
He should have taught her. How does he know?
I don't.
What?
You know what feels good to you. Don't play me, man.
No,
don't play. I'll
I don't know how.
I'll coach. I'll choke.
You say I'm choking?
I'll coach a chick to do what I like.
But you're comparing. That's because. Wait, I don't want none. I don't want none of this,
What you mean, man.
Okay, look now. So this is what I'm saying. Then I said, oh, I get it. Now you like it because now you're with her. So now with women. So now so with women in Valentine's Day, right? Some women don't like it. Some women don't like it because niggas that they had prior gave them fucked up Valentine's Day or didn't do nothing. Right. So that's why that would be a backstory why a lot of women, the women who do, it's something tied to it. I never seen a woman that just be like, I don't fuck with Valentine's Day. I don't fuck with this and that. I don't fuck with this and that. It's something tied to it. And usually it's tied to a bad experience with multiple dudes. Because a lot of dudes, come on, I mean, let's be real. When we was coming up the early 2000s, it was a lot of broke niggas back then.
I was one of them.
I was one of them too.
And a lot of niggas couldn't do.
I'm still one of them.
A lot of niggas couldn't do. Yeah, me too. A lot of niggas couldn't do what a girl really wanted for Valentine's Day. Like if they was like, oh, I want this and that, because they have this thing in their head, like I want this. And like he said, social media now is doing all this shit. But what a lot of people don't understand, when a lot of times, a lot of these people that's doing this, for one, they hella bread it up. Number two, they fucking channel, they're getting paid to do this shit. So everything you see there, a lot of times they didn't pay for that shit. They getting paid to do that shit, so they get numbers off of that.
Facts.
Let me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
I mean, shit, double up.
B, all that is creating social value. And then all the chicks see this. And a lot of women they're attracted to trend.
Yes.
So
right, whether it's social media or not.
I mean, for the most part, that's social media is the trend. That's the trend.
It's been happening before because before social media. Because when the girlfriend
come back
when the girl's friend come back like, yo, my boyfriend, he proposed to me. She goes back to her boyfriend and be looking up in his eye like,
Rondell went and got engaged to Tasha.
Miyoshe.
Hey, Hey, it was some coldest shit. It's the coldest shit. If you've been with your girl for a long time and you go somewhere and the dude proposed to her girl
in like a year,
boy.
Wait, come on. Hold on. Yo, old rule. You talking about like you actually there?
You there? Like I've been to my homeboy. Rented out a whole movie theater, had old girl's whole family there, had his homies there. I was one of his homies. My girl was there, and everybody was there. This nigga had the screen came up, and it was him on the screen. He left. It was him on the screen talking to his girl, and long story short, his brother came in with the guitar, singing to the. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Man, do you know that car ride home?
Oh, nigga,
was real tense. There was a lot of tension in the air.
Dog,
I've been with my girl for like
I've been
6 years.
I've been in the same situation, nigga. One of my homeboys. Listen, this shit was so crazy. We was out to dinner on like some like. Quadruple, they got double dates.
Yeah,
this like a quadruple date.
Okay, the £4.
It was the £4. You know what I'm saying? It was a desert. It was a desert ease. You know what I'm saying? It was all desert ease. Nah, yeah, it was 4 of us. It was all desert ease. You know that? Well, actually, a desert ease is a 50 cal. So
all desert ease, no holsters.
Yeah,
it was 4 of y'all.
It was 4 of us as a group. And
you feel me?
Fuck off.
He said, yeah.
All strapped.
Fuck off. Hey, but nah. Listen.
That shit is funny.
We had a dinner, and I remember the homie came out like, check this out, man. And I didn't get it. And that's just what O just told me. Well, what O just said reminded me of it because he said the whole ride home. I didn't get it in real time. He was like, he walked out. The girls they went and powdered their nose. Like he had it set up and was like, yo, y'all go powder y'all nose somewhere. So now we have to
like actual like they not powder because in today's climate, a lot of women and men are doing black people are doing powder, but not actual powder. You mean like. They went to the bathroom.
All right, cool. So he leaves and then comes back and was like, "Yo, chicks, y'all go powder y'all nose, y'all go do to the, y'all go do y'all shit, you change y'all pad, whatever." And that nigga sat down. Now it's him and us 3 with other niggas. This nigga said, "Listen, man, I don't mean to put y'all niggas on the spot right now. Excuse me, but I gotta do what I gotta do."
Cause he knew.
Yep, he knew. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I'm sitting there like,
I appreciate this disclaimer though.
No. The funny thing about it is
should have left.
That's what lets you know.
That would have been cool.
No, that's what lets you know where my mind was. I had no clue what he was talking about. The other 3 niggas, they was like, oh God.
Tonight?
Tonight?
All night.
Yo, and his wheel sitting there like, I'm like, it's my nigga Marquise. I'm like, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm like, nigga, for sure, whatever you gotta do, nigga. So, nigga, yo, do we gotta scrap? You know, I'm like, what it is, nigga? You finna. That's how ignorant I am and oblivious to what's going on. Like, yo, you about to dump her? Niggas, it's just what it is, nigga. One of you niggas is doing something with this nigga, bitch. I'm going in. This nigga, they telling me like, well, man, nigga, you tripping, nigga. And I'm like 28, 29, 30 years old. So I'm on that. The girls come back. They sit down. This nigga pulls out the ring and says the whole Cinderella story and was proposed to her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before he did all that, like I said, the other 3 niggas, they was sitting there like, oh man, motherfucker. And then he do, and I'm sitting there, and my dumb ass nigga, I still didn't get it. I'm just kind of like, oh, that's what you wanted to propose to her. Okay, cool.
How does that affect me?
But yeah, how does that affect me? But like my
and
nigga
boy, did he find out.
Like my nigga Oru said, soon as I'm grubbing, nigga, I'm eating all kind of scrimps and chicken and shit. Like, babe, you want some of this shit? Dip that shit in the red.
They get some of that cocktail sauce.
You better get that cocktail sauce. You gonna get this, all that shit. Like, you want a refill? You know what I'm saying? This shit paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's wrong with your face? What's wrong?
You got a napkin? You got a napkin?
Wait. You said it was paid for?
This shit was paid for. You know, like yo, do your shit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that was the first red flag right there.
Yeah.
If the nigga paid for everybody food,
Hey man,
he paid for everybody food.
Yeah.
That was a dead giveaway. I was been like, wait, time on.
Hey.
Niggas ain't paying for nigga shit. Like this must be some remarkable, memorable shit going on.
You hear how this nigga said dead giveaway?
He
like
sound like
the
he was rapping right
the
now.
nigga
You
from
hear
the nigga
Bars.
no, that's the nigga from what's that nigga name that Mike Epps was acting like the nigga the nigga that found the chick that was supposed to be dead in the house with his neighbor. What's his name?
The black nigga with the perm.
With the perm?
Yeah.
Remember he was like, dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway. Yes.
Now, I'm him when he was expressing it. He was like, I'm just eating my McDonald's. That's what he said. I'm just eating McDonald's. I mean, my McDonald's not thinking nothing. This is a nigga that I go in his backyard and we salsa music, all that shit.
What?
So that's what he was saying. So
okay.
Going back to the story, like I said, I'm just sitting there like, yo, it might have been a dead giveaway, but Will didn't get it. Cause that wasn't on my mind at that time.
What happened on the way home?
Man, nigga.
All right, home.
Like I said, I'm like, yo, you better eat some of these scrimps. You know what I'm saying? You better eat this lobster, whatever. Nigga, as soon as we get in the car, nigga, we not even halfway out the parking lot. Nigga, you sit in the car like this.
You feel it.
You sit in the car like this, right? Like B's the driver, I'm the passenger. Nigga, we not even halfway out the parking lot, and for some strange reason, nigga, I don't know how that seat did it, but that motherfucker turned into this.
And that motherfucker transformed like
nigga. And I'm still like, shit, nigga, type up how we get out this motherfucker and all this shit. Like,
you gotta try to make them shrimps at home.
I'm still being ready. You make sure the leftovers is wrapped up and shit like that. Like, oh, we got some shit to last us for Tuesday and Wednesday. Nigga.
That's a real nigga.
Nigga, she was like this. You know what that nigga just did, right?
Another red flag. If the meal is paid for by one person, you don't have to pay for nothing. You have to show up, and it was enough to take home for leftovers for 2 days. Something's going down.
You just got to be on the same page with your girl.
And the cold part about it for me was
he could have said something too, though. No,
yeah, he could have warned us.
He could have said something.
He could have warned us.
I'd probably be like, yeah, nah.
But my dumb ass, like I said at that time, I still didn't get it.
How long was you dealing with this person?
Like for a couple years, and then even after that, she's like, you know what she did? You know what he just did? I was like, yeah, he proposed to her. They about to get married.
I'm happy for him.
She was like, yeah. So what are you thinking about? I said, shit. How long is it gonna take us to get home? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on this Madden. Yeah. What you mean? Don't you gotta go to work in the morning? Shit, you gotta be there at 5. I gotta be at mine at 1. So I got a couple hours.
Yeah, and that's a no. Like, you should never base your shit on somebody else.
Man, exactly. And that's what people are doing now with social media.
That's exactly
That's what people are doing now with social media. They're letting social media confirm whatever you got going on.
What success is and
it's, yeah, right. And that shit is so. Oh my god, man.
We said that was it last week? They get the people. That's why a lot of people are depressed now.
Yeah,
people are getting a euphoric feeling for likes.
Yeah, I don't know what euphoric mean, but yep,
it sounds like it's that.
No,
straight up, like the feeling you get when.
I think it's a TV show.
Euphoric.
Yeah, I'm euphoric.
It's a good feeling, really.
Yeah,
feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah. Now, now, listen now. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You guys are fucking morons.
That nigga always say people are getting euphoric. I was with it, man. I was with it, man.
Yeah. Euphoric acid.
People
are getting addicted to likes.
Oh yeah.
Now depression has always been a thing.
And attention.
Depression always been a thing, but social media is a proven fact that it has pushed more people into depression. Because I can, like we just said, everybody come from different walks of life. Mm-hmm. Some people have parents with money, some don't. Mm-hmm. If I grew up in the slums, and I've been in the slums all my life, and I have a friend who, grew up in a good neighborhood, we just happened to cross paths, and both his parents have great jobs, whatever. more than likely he's probably going to be more successful than I will. But that's another story because of the things that he's what's the word?
Euphoric.
I don't know if we're into that there, but it's not that. But it's like things that he's open to, like, you know, his mom's friend or his dad's friend may be accountants. He may learn stocks and shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different. So when it comes to that, like, maybe old boy, they dynamic in their relationship may be different.
Right.
They may be inseparable, or they may be like they just get along better than me and you do.
Right.
Maybe she, you know, his girl, or maybe he's better at compromising than both of us, and they're able to work through it. Maybe us two are too stubborn people while we can't get there yet. Because for the simple fact, just because you've been together for a long time or for a certain amount of time, that don't necessarily mean that you're ready for marriage.
Yep.
Now,
along with the situations, like I said earlier,
right? So like when that happens, you have a situation like that. Like, you probably was with this person for longer than the dude who,
I was. Yep.
At that time, are they still married?
Nope. Didn't last.
Well,
and that's the thing.
But she wanted that.
But she wanted that so bad. Exactly.
That's crazy.
She wanted that so bad. Instead of, I said instead.
What does that mean?
Euphoric.
Nah. How do instead mean?
I said.
He said instead.
Well, I said instead. Instead of taking the time.
You can't just make up words, man.
True. I'm euphoric in here, man.
Ain't no rules here. Old rule.
Huh? Oh, true.
Ain't
no
rules here.
True.
We can say shit like
you
shit.
gotta adapt to that. Oh, ain't no.
You know what I'm saying?
No rules
the Lathetian right here. You know
chaos.
What I mean? Yeah, nigga.
Nigga. Everybody. I hope everybody watching in y'all Lathetian. You know what I mean?
That's an anarchy. Man.
Nah, this is my Mac. Yo, this is my Mag Frifrick.
Yeah. And Gabonzo Bean to y'all too.
Gaballs?
No, Gabonzo Bean.
Gabonzo Bean.
Gabonzo Bean?
Yeah.
All right, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What you got?
So,
Rule? You ain't got no words you can make up?
Nah, give me a second.
Okay. He ain't too creative. He must didn't rap.
Nah, he didn't rap.
Oh, y'all niggas made it to the pros?
He's just nice with the words.
Semi-pro.
Yeah,
Uncle Rico's over here.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I would have took state. But I'm saying.
Hey, you heard me? I said, all right, enough of you.
Right.
You turn that nigga mic right off.
The point is you taking all that shit that don't even really mean nothing, and you don't even know how the shit is gonna last, instead of doing it the old fashioned, generic, organic, and real way. Learning and understanding, finding out, going through the like a post that I wrote yesterday. Mm-hmm. People want all these blessings, but they don't want to put the work in. You have to put the work in. And that means going through the ups and downs. But when you go through those ups and downs, you don't want to run from them. You figure them out. Mm-hmm. Because when you figure them out, they don't happen again. And you have discipline.
And you move forward.
You move forward. You understand. It makes you a better person. It gives you better understanding. You know, sometimes it enables you to foresee 10 steps ahead. I know what's going on. Mm-hmm. I know what I know what this can be, so I'm not going to react this way. I'm not going to act that way. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, whatever. But
that's a whole nother level of
it's just understanding.
That's my, understanding is pain is the absence of understanding. So if you don't understand something and it causes frustration and pain, you know what I'm saying? If you start hurting or whatever, you don't know what it is, that shit bothers you more than if you know.
Then you know exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga was there when I dislocated my ankle about
75 times.
About 75 times.
Same
Nigga,
one?
and I'm 100. No,
both.
Oh,
and both. And I'm 104 years old.
Okay.
This nigga and amongst other niggas, my homies, the last time it happened, which was last year, hooping, I had a homie tell me like, yo, this nigga Will must be a superhero because this nigga and it inverted me back to what O said. He said this nigga ankle was a question mark. All right, this nigga foot was a question mark, and he was just sitting there like, give me some water. But that was because when it first happened, when I was in the 11th grade, I realized, you know what? The pain, like what O said, the pain really didn't hurt. I was just more shocked. Not only was I more shocked, I looked at it and seen my ankle like a question, my foot like a question mark, and it made me be like, "Oh shit!" So when the next 75
so this nigga ankle was like this?
Look, nigga, this is how this shit looks.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It sounded like a.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
sounded
was
like a
there.
Barbie leg. You ever?
Oh my god!
yeah.
Yeah, man.
The homie tried to like set it. I said, "Back the fuck off!
Yeah, he
you ain't
did.
no goddamn doctor."
Yo, you know what's so funny? Yo, I'll never forget that shit. That goes back to something else. Yo, this nigga said he was the nigga we was hoping with. He's like, yo, I'm a nurse. And that nigga was, and the thing is, at that time, that was probably like the 70th time. So I knew what it was. So he was like, yo, let me pop it. And I was like, yo, for sure, go. But I'm like, it just happened. That nigga, ran up on a nigga like, yo, back the fuck up, nigga. Like, nigga, don't touch my nigga shit, man. You see this nigga shit? His shit's a question mark and it's his foot.
And nigga let go of your feet.
And that nigga let go of my shit. Like, yo, nigga, I know these niggas come up to hoop every day. Yeah, that nigga was like, nah. And I'm sitting there like, shit.
But let him do it.
But I roll with my nigga O. At first I was like, let him do it, man. Because I know what it takes to get it back in place. But then I'm like, that nigga O put the fear of God in that nigga. And that nigga was like, nah, I'm not even touching it, man. Like that's it. But just like the last year when I did it, the homie Josh, he didn't even tell me. He called Spills. Mm-hmm. And Spills called me. He's like, yo, nigga, you Iron Man, Thor, or the Hulk? I said, what you talking about? He said, that nigga Josh was like, yo, I just found a new respect and love for my nigga Will. This nigga foot looked like a question mark, and this nigga was just sitting there talking about, yo, hand me a water.
Hey, well, water would get a nigga through anything, nigga.
And that was because I was thirsty, nigga. I was, it just so like we was about 20 seconds away from a timeout. I needed that water. So when I landed and my shit snapped, I was just like, oh, ankle done dislocated again. Hey, yo,
water.
hand a nigga water, man. I already know what's going on. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That hurt my ankles again.
Yeah.
Did you knew your shit was done? Like you tried to get up and walk?
Well, it's just he
knew what time it was.
No, it's dislocated.
Like,
it's my foot was not flat on the ground. You saw the nigga.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you looked at it, or you didn't try and like, man, let me get up.
No,
it
nigga.
happened so many times. It didn't bother.
Oh yeah. This wasn't the first time, so you already knew.
It's turned. I can't even stand. If I stand, I'm a push that shit more south, nigga.
West and east.
Yeah, so I knew to just stay on the ground. Even the doctor was like, so listen, you want me to just numb you and pop it back in place? He was like, I know I can do it. The doctor, my nigga. Fuck you, mean?
Fuck you, mean?
Okay. So he asked you to pop it in place.
No, he didn't ask me to pop it in place.
I mean,
nigga.
he told you.
He said, "Don't stop, pop that pussy." That's why.
That nigga sounded retarded as fuck.
No, the doctor was like, "Yo, listen." I have to pop your ankle back in place, but do you wait, what'd she say? What'd that say?
It's better water than that Arizona bottle.
Shout out to Keisha. Yo, Keisha, real shit, I wish you was there instead of the Arizona bottle. I know your gets down. But anyway, even the doctor was like, you're willing for me to just I don't know what it's called. What is that called when they inject you with the shit that makes your shit numb?
Novocaine,
cortisone, methadone,
Ramadan?
Heroin?
yeah, all that.
Heroin?
Yeah. He was like, I can inject you with this, but I got to pop it. And I was like, yeah, it's happened 75 times. Stop saying that.
Oh, how many times?
75. I was like, do it. He was like, wait. And I was, and JR was there and Sebastian. He was like, Will, you sure? I'm like, you niggas wasn't
That's
there.
Sebastian.
Yeah. He's like,
Will, you're sure?
You sure? I said, dude.
What else you supposed to do?
And the funny thing is, the doctor told me, he said, wait a minute. Exactly. Because they don't know.
Oh.
See, the thing is, when the bone pops out of place, your muscles tend to wrap around where the bone is. So they don't know if you need surgery or not. So even the doctor was telling me, like, I was like, Doc, yo, I've been through this shit a million times. I'm like 75 years out of high school. This shit happened to me the first time when I was a junior. I'm 39 years old. He's like, oh, okay. So he's like, I'm not saying I can't do it. I can do it. He's like, you're just cool with it? And I'm like, yeah. I said, I already know what you're going to do. Like, he was like, at the end of the day, I'll tell you this. When he popped it back in place and they wrapped it up, he was like, hey, man, are you a doctor? And I was like, nah, I just dislocated my ankle that many times in my life because I told him what to do. I said, you have to pull it out and push it back in. That's all you got to do.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
Move it in, move it out, move it.
Ooh, that ankle shit. Move it in, move it out, move it in, move it out. That ankle shit. Yo, if a nigga shit just laying there though, now do it hurt to be popped back in place?
Feels good.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
That's funny.
Yeah. And that's why he
said, yeah.
That's why he told me, like, yo, are you a doctor? Like, how did you know? And I was just like, no, it's happened that many times.
That's crazy.
And JR and Sebastian was like, yo, when he pulled it, and you was like, them niggas was like, yo, I was like that scene on How High when they was like, God damn, you a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They really reacted like that.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, when he put
when they had to break the nigga arm off.
Yeah, they put the hand in the blender and shit.
Classic.
That's how they reacted. And it was like, nigga, Will, you don't feel that? I was like, yeah, feels cool, man.
Nah, but when you had surgery the time I saw you, right?
No, they popped it.
Okay, but they gave you some type of drug.
I was high.
This nigga they rolled him out. His pupils were about as big as a quarter. And he was talking in a high voice like, hey, you coming to the house? I was like, what the fuck? You?
That nigga sound. Wait, it's a cartoon where it's an old man sound like that on there.
Yeah. Family Guy.
What's his name? Herbert the Pervert.
Yeah. He was like, you coming to the house? I was like, yeah, man. And Pops is like, he on that shit. Oh, don't worry about your brother. You good?
Yo, can you explain what that high was like?
The funny thing is, that nigga
was
y'all
funny.
niggas should have been there when my family recorded the first time when I was in 11th grade. I cussed out everybody and the doctor.
Damn.
Because the doctor told my granny, my mom, and my pops, they said he's under the influence right now. So if y'all have any wonders about this, I was 15, 16 years old. They said if y'all have any wonders right now, this is the best time to ask him whatever y'all are wondering about y'all child.
Ain't that a bitch?
Because he'll tell you the truth.
Set you up for the twist.
Yep, and they recorded
Gypsy
it.
twist.
They recorded it. And the first question that was asked when I was under that morphine method, whatever, was
melatonin.
Yeah, was I don't know if it was my mom or my pops or my granny. Someone asked, Will, do you smoke weed or do you do any drugs? And they said after that, The whole film was they said I sounded like Eddie Murphy on Delirious. They said all I did was cuss. They said my pops was like, man, my pops was like, someone said, do you do any drugs or marijuana? And you said, motherfucker, I don't do no motherfucking weed. Man. And I was stretching. I was so high. I was stretching everything that they was asking me. Do you do any ecstasy? I don't do no motherfucking ecstasy. Then my pops was like, you ever had any vodka? And I said, what the fuck is vodka? And he was like, I was cussing. Every time I talked, it was a cuss word. And he said at the end of them asking me several questions, the doctor was like, well, we can guarantee this. He has not drunk any liquor. He has not done not one drug, but we know for sure he cusses. like that was it.
Like a motherfucker.
And they showed me the tape. I was like, motherfucker. I said, who? They said I told the doctor, like, what kind of motherfucking doctor is you?
Hey,
that shit was crazy.
Hey, that's funny that one nigga was dragging the words out. That's hilarious.
Man, the first time it was funny as fuck because it was like, yo, have you the weed? Because that was the longest. I think that was my mom because everybody knew, my mom smoked. You know what I'm saying? So my pops was like, my mom's like, yo, you smoked weed before? And I looked at, they said, and I was looking at the doctor with my eyes big as fuck, like, weed? I don't do no motherfucking weed.
Nigga was talking that jive.
So this nigga, and it was funny because this nigga, afterwards when I was like, I guess you can say sober, after it happened years later, this nigga was like, well, man, do you remember when you was like, hey, you want some nuggets? Because I had some McDonald's.
I get to the house after they wheeled him to the truck. I'll drive to the house. I come to his room and his room is all dark, and this nigga's laying on his bed with his cover up to his nose, and all I can see is his eyes.
So the nigga like this.
He was like like that. He said, "Oh hey yo." I was like, "What's up, man?" He said, "You want some chicken nuggets?" I was like, "What?" What the fuck?
That's funny as fuck. That shit sound like a nigga's in one of them white vans with no windows.
Man,
I was like, what?
That nigga told me that shit for years too. He's like, nigga, you don't remember offering me no chicken nuggets? I'm like, nah.
And his pupils were still big as quarters, man. It was scary. I was like, what the fuck?
That shit
nigga
funny
said,
as fuck.
you want some chicken nuggets? And the cold part about it is I remember me having nuggets, but I don't remember that nigga asking me for like, or he walking in the room and me offering.
You know he was high because he never shared his chicken nuggets, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't even sound right to share a chicken nugget, nigga.
He have 55 nuggets. He wouldn't be like, hey, man, you should have got you some.
Yeah, didn't you pass a McDonald's on your way here, nigga?
Yeah. That nigga said, I said, hey,
Yeah, that's
Hey, you want some chicken nuggets? Why the voice?
I don't know why.
Did the medicine fuck with you like that?
I don't remember,
he was
man.
High, man.
I don't remember. I really don't.
So I'm gonna get up out of here.
The nigga said he felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that nigga said this is not the ill will that I know, man.
That nigga said the homie is offering me chicken nuggets with a whole different voice I ain't never heard.
And it's funny because I remember being a kid and my pops broke his leg or hurt his ankle, and my older sister, at the time I was probably like 10, so she was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the house and she was like, "Hey, Daddy broke his leg. Ask him for anything. He gonna say yes." And I walked in and I was like, "How you doing, Pop?"
with that. And, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, he at 17, so he's 38 now. So he's my age.
Yeah.
So his whole life has been.
Wait, you 30? I thought you was 100 and
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm tripping. We're not talking about dog years. You went over your head. We're not talking about dog years.
Okay.
You know, my human life.
Didn't go over my head.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
You know, shout out to old Rule.
Yeah. And Pop. Go ahead.
Now I'm 38 in human years. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even, the amount of living that I've done, ups and downs and shit that I've been through since I was 17. I can't. All of that's been behind bars.
Yeah, for him.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I can't even fathom or think about. I can't even think about the thought of me being in jail at 17, especially for something I didn't do. Now I'm pretty fair. If I'm sitting in jail for something I did, I understand. I got to do what I got to do. But if I'm sitting there for something I didn't do, and somebody came, it's just like C Murder case. Yeah. The only thing with C Murder case, somebody came and said that they admitted to killing, but they whole thing with C Murder was like, nah, we don't care. We don't care about that because he's a celebrity. A lot of people take falls for celebrities because they have the money
and what he was putting in his music.
Right. Yeah. And you know that video.
He ended up going back, right?
He never got out.
Never got out.
No, he got out for a little while.
No, he didn't.
Once
he got convicted,
yeah, he got out for a little while. Yes,
C Murder?
Yes.
Nah.
You
mean
he took a break.
He took a break when he was going through trial, but once he got convicted, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.